Hello and welcome to Roll to One. Last week we leveled up. That was fun. And some people, Hagabaga, got some good wisdom. And other people, you know that reference if you're a certain age, I guess.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so it's great to have you. I'm Jaden Arnold. I'm ready to play. It's Jacob's birthday. Without further ado, let's get ready for tonight's episode of The Crow's Curtain Call. The group prepared to face Babala Saga, a malevolent hag who resided in a creepy swamp hut. Frizz launched a searing ball of fire at the hut, causing the ground to shake and the air to twist. The hut attacked them along with Babala Saga, controlling it. The group fought fiercely, sustained injuries, almost died, but emerged victorious, taking a malevolent gem from the hut's heart. However, they discovered an illusion of Strahd von Zarovich depicted as a helpless baby within the hut, and it might have disturbed them. They found the tools, magic items for their next mission, and left with newfound confidence, though the memories of the hut and Babala Saga will stay with them. So here we are, finding ourselves in the middle of... The middle of a nasty swamp. I guess on the outskirts.
Forgot about the recap. I wouldn't have asked if we had taken a long rest. I completely forgot about the... sorry. Continue.
No, just after you, sir.
Move right into it. So, Frizz. Is this... What do you make of this gym?
I think I investigated it last time, but I'll kind of look at it and then I'll go.
Want to trade?
And then I'll pull out my smaller.
So where did
green
you
gem.
get yours from?
That was the tree, the walking tree, I believe.
Correct.
I don't know if it was walking. It was like the
I think
statue
it was the
thing at
statue.
Yester Hill.
Rock'em,
Yes.
sock'em, wicker
Yeah.
bottom.
So go ahead
We kinda ripped
and
that out before it
go
got
ahead.
out
Now
of
that you
ground.
have both of them out, go ahead and make an investigation check to compare gems.
Critted.
I critted as well.
I'm sorry to say, don't bother.
32?
Are we comparing investigating checks?
No, you're comparing gems.
Okay,
No,
well, I got
he's comparing them.
No, I'm looking at them.
Oh.
It's okay.
You can if you want.
You're looking
What do you
very
get, Duncan?
well, though.
well, okay, I rolled a crit on it. Do I roll again?
What is your total?
No.
It's
No.
20.
How big is it?
Your total is 20.
I mean, I
Plus
added 20.
investigation?
Oh, yeah, plus. Shut up, guys.
You were,
Can I confirm? Because I also critted.
I
you
know.
are investigating the best you possibly can.
I am.
I heard 32. I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I'm giving my try. Where the
Frick is investigation.
Should be an intelligence.
Are you leaning forward a lot, Zane?
It's an under
Or
intelligence.
is that normal?
I am leaning forward a lot.
I just wanted to ask.
He's trying to find investigation.
Where the hell is investigation?
It's intelligence.
intelligence.
It's the fourth one
It's
down.
only +1. It's 21.
that's okay.
All right. So as
that's still
Duncan
good.
as Duncan focuses
the same as mine.
intently on these two crystals, he comes to the realization that these two crystals are indeed from the same source. They've been broken off a larger piece. This is not all of this crystal. However, while Duncan comes to that realization, Frizz has already processed that and is moving on. He's written about half of his journal. And everyone else is already talking to Frizz as he's informed them of such revelations.
I think they go together.
Yeah, they do. Good job.
We already know that.
I concur.
Shiv is still lying on the floor.
Are you?
I just ate like 30 goats or
Oh
something.
yeah. You get
I
the
just got a pregnant
Thanksgiving style
Oh,
post
yeah.
mortem, just like
Are we going to sleep?
Well, I'll turn to Duncan. I'll go.
This one made me feel better, if you want it. And if I take the bigger one,
oh yeah, you realize that the other one would restore a construct to life because of
Yeah.
the nature of the way that it interacted with the hut. Just as a reminder.
Yes.
Well, I don't think I'm that good at construct manipulation, so sure, I'll make the trade.
cool.
And we will trade gems.
Okay.
So now he has big gem. Well, small gem.
No,
Guys,
No, you have the one. You have the one that's the size of
House
a
gem?
basketball.
Yeah.
You have the one that's the size of a basketball. This one is also the same size.
Oh, they're
just,
the same size?
They're just very like broken off.
because the other one was like a monster.
Right. So are you going to attune to this item?
do we need
I'll
a long
attune to it.
rest to attune?
It will take a short rest to attune, 1 hour if you'd like.
Can we just go to sleep? Because I'm hurt.
Oh yeah.
You're in the hut
Yeah.
that is now lifeless, motionless.
We could also
Well,
leave the hut.
You see
The
baby
baby is still
Straw
there.
just like staring at you.
Yep. Also baby Strahd.
I mean,
I think we were out front.
I feel like we had left.
yeah,
Yeah.
we
We were
had
out
left.
front,
We
'cause
Because
left.
I remember.
He's just looking through the window.
Oh no, we're still
He's
in the
got
hut.
he's got
No,
by
I
the
thought we
way,
had left it.
I think so.
go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
All of us.
I can choose to
No,
spell
this is a
magic on
passive
baby
thing.
Strahd.
I'll just tell you. You see that the baby Strahd does not have fangs.
Oh.
They probably haven't grown in yet.
Can I make a history check using my book to read?
Ooh, yes, you may with advantage.
Ooh.
As you pull out Strahd's diary.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Wow.
For a total of...
You're not gonna roll again. See if you get 2.
I rolled twice. I rolled a 17. For a total of 22.
Why would he?
22. That's
Because if
really
you roll
good.
it twice, it's cool.
You're not wrong.
I rolled a 5.
No, you already rolled it
I
twice,
know.
so it's 17.
I know.
He's trying to make it cool.
I got rid of the 5. Now it's a 13.
Oh, are you telling him to re-roll dice?
I can't roll a 20 while you're looking at me,
Birthday
Jacob.
boy.
What a waste. Oh, you rolled a 20? Reroll it.
It's out of spite.
That would make
I've
my
got to go
day.
to this. Okay, so
That would make my year day.
are you looking to figure out a little bit about who Strahd is before he became Strahd? What's your context? What are you looking for specifically?
Yeah, I guess I don't think I knew that Strahd wasn't a vampire his whole life.
Trying to fill in backstory.
And so, like, I want...
Remember that really crappy thing we tried to read?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did that tell me that?
A little bit of that, yeah.
A bit of
Basically,
it.
so I'll just give you the brief synopsis.
Anything?
Um,
Well, is there anything new? Because I remember that. Is there anything
Well,
new?
so Strahd was a count, a prince, a soldier, and a conqueror, right? So after his dad died, Strahd went on a long war against his family's enemies to like be the best son, right? So he and his army
Around.
cornered the last of these enemies and then came to a remote mountain valley and then slayed all of them. I'm sort of like doing a giant brief skim.
Yeah.
Strahd
Love it.
then named this valley Barovia after his deceased father. And then he was so struck, he settled here. So Queen Ravenova, which was his father's, his mother, lamented the death of Barov and was fearful of Strahd and who he had become amidst his war that he had waged. He became a cold and arrogant jerk. She kept her younger son Sergei then away from the battlefield to kind of make him this artistic, kind man. And you see kind of Strahd's jealousy as Sergei became the better trained opera singer. So Strahd then envied the love and attention that his mother was teaching him how to sing, and so in Barovia he remained. Peace made him restless, and so he decided to study magic and forged a pact with a dark power. Then which gave
Like you do.
him immortality with the promise of power. And so he was gifted then vampirism. So what you're seeing now and before your very eyes is a uncold, unarrogant, kind-eyed Strahd von Zarovich.
Wow.
Well,
Well, I think we should leave.
how
mean-
old is this kid?
I can make the baby
How
go
what?
away.
How old does he look?
You can.
He looks less than 1 year old. Like a child, like a baby that's just sitting up and looking at you.
Esmeralda,
Yes.
what do you make of this?
Esmeralda looks down at the child. It is an illusion.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's here?
I'm not sure. It could connect to Strahd's backstory, but I'm not sure.
Could I?
Who is his mother? You said it was Ravenovia.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, why did Lysaga say something of?
Madness.
Perhaps.
Can I make an insight check?
Against?
I guess.
Against dead Babla Saga.
Yeah.
Are you trying to put pieces together?
Kind of.
Make an investigation check.
Can I help him?
You can, if you're
Can I just also do it?
well, so you can give him a help by just basically you guys are like conversing.
I add 2 to this. So do you, right?
You had
Add
one. We
one.
just came to that conclusion.
Okay, never mind.
Do you want to help me?
I'm just trying to be helpful.
Well, yeah, you're statistically more
at
likely
this-
with him helping him. So
Good
go
job.
for it. Go for it.
Go for it.
Okay, Duncan. So,
Super helpful.
why do we think this happened? 16.
It may have something to do with the dark powers. You do know that Strahd was studying magic. So you know that Baba Lysaga is particularly potent with the arcane arts. Maybe that's a connection, but that's the
your face.
only thing that you get with a 16.
Can I just guess as a player?
You are allowed to guess in character.
Do you think maybe this old crony's older than we think? Maybe she's
She's not old anymore.
Really?
She's dead.
is Strahd's mother.
Probably not.
Corrupted like he was.
Yeah, I don't totally know from what I've read from this book. She was against his lifestyle that led him to this. So I don't know.
Yeah, a lot's changed in this place
It's a good point.
since he became a vampire.
Okay. I think this is good thinking. What time of day is it?
You guys long rested through the night and then came here, which only took about 3 hours of travel.
Midday?
It's about 10 o'clock.
Okay. I think we should go back to home base, regroup, then meet VR at the place that he is at. I don't remember the code name we came up for him.
Boris.
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 Dang, I tried to remember and I couldn't. While we're having this conversation, I'm in the bag of tricks. And I throw one of the little balls out.
Yep.
You're gonna have to make a new
The,
name.
the gray bag of tricks is over there.
Go get it.
You don't have to go.
Koenig
get
just
it.
catches it in his flesh sack.
Roll a d8.
What'd you call Konak?
Hey, whoa.
D8, you
Watch
said,
it.
Dungeon Master?
D8. Yes.
Yeah.
A die of 8 sides.
Yes.
For the record, folks, it's a magic item. Not. Never mind.
No,
No,
it's funny. I like
Also
it.
just a pyramid.
For people just now
6.
tuning in.
You throw it on the ground and a giant badger appears.
It's Roy. Hi, Roy.
No new names.
No new names. They
today.
all the same name.
Roy too.
Roy the second.
It's like Kings of England.
That's what he sounds like in my head. I'm a badger, see?
Why does
All right, so
sounds
I
vampiric.
think,
He's from the 30s.
I think we should head to home base and regroup, try to get everything, and then take it. So you can go with us.
Sounds good to me.
Alright.
Find our
Use the rest.
friend that your gem might help.
Yeah. I wonder where she is.
I know where she is.
She's back.
Okay.
She's back at the Valaki.
Yeah, she's at the camp.
Ah, that's right. Maybe you and I will have to pay her a visit.
I think we'll all go. It's on the way.
I
That's
definitely agree with you. All should be. We all should be at full strength when we fight.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else we wanted to recruit for our mission?
Morty.
Try Morty. Should we try?
Also my simulacrum.
Yeah.
Should
you
we?
have a what?
It's a long story.
Warren Kanan made one for me.
We're gonna have a second Duncan.
We could always go to the castle and get the dragon
hope.
skull.
What?
She said, I hope.
I don't.
Do we want to get
Wait,
our
which
friend
castle?
Sweater?
Which castle are
Our
you
sweater
talking about?
friend?
George, what were you saying?
Oh, sorry.
Which castle are you talking about?
At Castle Ravenloft.
Oh. Okay. I
Oh,
thought I
that's
heard
good
you say
go.
dragon. Sorry.
Did you just? Excuse you.
She was still on the floor for this whole time, just to
Yeah.
let you know.
Are
His eyes
we-
are not open for any of it.
Are we going to? Should we get our friend Sweater Boy,
Sweater boy?
Cashmere?
Oh. Casimir?
Yeah, Casimir. Come
No.
on, guys.
No.
Well, I mean, he's a magic user.
No,
He wants
no.
revenge.
Casimir
I don't know.
was already headed
No.
to Ravenloft.
Yeah, I think he might be headed to his death already.
I think he's already
Yeah.
there. That's
No.
what I remember.
Well,
Let's not.
maybe we'll find him and get some help. I feel like we have a list.
What about Soldar?
Well, I love that idea. I don't want Soldar to die. And I got a bad feeling
don't
that
know.
anybody we take that's not us dies.
I don't know where you're getting that logic from, but Soldar's fared pretty well in battle so far.
Yeah, not against
think
Strahd.
he's-
The man needs
He's a-
to go home.
Well,
Though.
none of us have fared well against Strahd.
You have any ideas,
Who doesn't like Soldar?
Trev?
What's going on in your mind?
No.
Are you okay, Trev?
I'm just recovering from all the damage I suffered in this
What is
latest battle.
damage?
Oh, it's a
I'm just-
it's a fancy, eloquent word for saying damage.
Oh.
But yeah, so I'm just recovering and recuperating, and everything you guys are saying sounds fantastic. So I'm just, well, the long rest part. I mean, the long sleep. Going to bed sounds
Oh,
really
yep.
good.
Okay, so sounds like we're beelining to home base. Get some sleep.
And home base is.
Valaki.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'm trying not to say proper nouns. Nouns?
Nouns.
Try not to say proper nouns. Try not to say proper nouns so that if anyone's watching or listening, they won't know where we're going.
Who's
So
listening?
Kresk.
Who would be listening?
I can make this home base.
I'm gonna smack you, Kodak.
Just wink. Big wink.
I'll wink back.
I'll just write Strahd.
Strahd?
Oh my god.
You
Okay.
realize scrying can see.
All right.
Scrying
Let's go.
sees
What?
what you're doing.
Oh my god.
Well,
Okay, we long rest right now.
So out the window, a single window, you all see a flame, a small flame, illuminating a pale face,
I make myself go invisible.
and it's Strahd on the back of his nightmare, riding up to the hut. He hops off his massive Clydesdale of a stallion and hops off, and he's
I thought it was a mare.
he's dwarfed by its size. Whatever, it doesn't matter. He's dwarfed by its size, and
Hearthstone.
he's large, of course. He's massive. And he walks in the direction of the hut. What do you guys do?
I head for a bush or a tree line. The
Well,
nearest
you're
bush.
inside the hut.
We're inside the hut.
We're all in the
inside
hut.
the house.
I'm invisible.
I'm ethereal.
I mean, can you go in your trapdoor?
You're visible. but
I don't
you're
have any
invisible.
second level
Ethereal,
spells
not
left.
invisible.
Wait. Did I get?
I'm still laying on the floor. Well,
You have third level spells. Technically, you have a third
Well,
level spell slot.
I'm gonna wave to try
True.
for us
Tank
to
man.
Yeah, I'll go up there.
go out
Love
the back window.
Catch the third level. You can take more people, right?
I think so.
Wait, you can have.
That's true. As many as 8.
All right. Frizz, you wanna? Do you
No,
mind?
upping it doesn't matter. So,
Oh.
yeah, I'll rope trick all of us up the with third level spells.
You hear no
Oh,
footsteps as he walks, but then you hear a splash of water as he impacts it. But you don't hear any like step on the ground. But as soon as he makes contact with the water, you hear like a he kicks his foot away.
So who's all in the rope trick?
I think it's everyone but Shiv
And me.
and you.
Great. I'm invisible behind the illusion.
Oh, that's
I think
right.
he can smell you.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Is there any other windows in this? Building?
It is a.
Konak, just come up.
I'll give you 2 windows. There's one in the back and one in the front.
Is there like any windows that are going out away from him?
Yeah, the
One in
one.
the
So,
back.
so basically, there's a southern one.
Okay, I'm going
could just hide
to.
there.
Okay, I want to run into and try to hide in a swamp puddle.
Okay.
That's cool.
So
I would
you
like-
you hop through the window.
My bad.
Go ahead and make a stealth check as you see the perfect puddle. You Frodo Baggins your way through
Roy goes out the front window,
this. Okay.
Roy.
making a distraction.
I'll invite Esmeralda up the rope. Is she-
Esmeralda goes. Yeah. Good idea.
Roy immediately dies.
Then what happens to Roy?
Hold on.
I'll move 3 feet lower.
He's just in the floor.
You're in the ground.
I'm in the floor now.
Yeah. He's ethereal.
I'm ethereal.
Oh, he's probably still gonna see you though.
Okay.
Under the house.
I mean, if he has true sight, he sees me too.
Oh, I have advantage on
Yeah,
this.
He
let's
can't
see.
see us though.
Awesome.
Yeah, guess who he'll interact with?
Yeah.
I'm the one who wants to interact with, though. That's why I didn't go.
Okay, still.
We'll see.
Cool. This can last for an hour. We could long rest or short rest up here.
16. I
Go with
rolled,
advantage.
I did.
Let's see the way to rip you out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I would argue that concentrating on a spell.
No,
are you
I've got
concentrating?
lucky, but that's only for like
It's
once.
Everyone else
not
can
a
short rest.
I've
concentration.
got lucky, and I've got.
It's not a concentration spell?
That's
where is it?
weird. I need to look that
Our
up.
stealth isn't +9 anymore.
Oh, it is.
No, it's +13.
Plus 13?
Yeah.
20.
Cool.
Cool.
Level up.
Where's Tribe?
It's decent.
I
The rope trick.
suppose I rope tricked. It's against my nature, but I'm not feeling terribly fantastic at the moment. So.
After that last time when he tried to rip your shirt off.
Yeah, and I withstood him, and I told him to go away. I'm pretty sure he'd go away this time too, but why not err on the side?
I'll pull the rope up
Must not
so that
tempt fate.
it's
He wants a good fight.
basically you can't tell where it is.
All right. So we're all in our places,
Yes.
and you see a tall vampire duck underneath the front of this.
Oh, I think
porch.
vampire duck. I was like, what the
No,
heck? is a
vampire ducks underneath the front of the door. And he says, "Can I come in?"
I knew it. I knew I should have just stayed there.
Was he already?
And remain silent.
So he's in the porch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And then he says, so he like looks in because it's like an open hole. There's no door on this place, and he sees the little baby him. Creepy. Can I come in? Baba Lysaga.
Didn't we leave her corpse
Yeah,
out
her
front?
corpse is outside.
No. Yeah.
And then he looks around, notices the corpse.
Nice.
He walks over to it, and he squats, and he kind of like puts his hands on his hips, and he just like holds out his hand like he's gonna close her eyes, puts his hand on top of one eye, and digs long fingernails, and grabs an eye, looks at it, and he says, "Stop watching, Aba."
Oh.
And then stands up and goes, "I know you're all there. I wish you the best. You're all invited to your demise. I believe you're all nearly powerful enough to be contenders. So please do not feel afraid. The door will be open. The gate will be down. And I will be also. Good luck."
You'll be open and down?
You yell that?
Yeah.
Everybody thinks it.
Now
very
giving
hard.
away your position. Where
I'm
were
invisible.
you located? Okay,
In the hut.
It's inside the hut.
fine. And he sees this badger that's just standing there. and he goes, little magic missiles. The badger just dissipates.
After like 2.
I actually took 4 to get him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a giant badger.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Um,
My mistake.
I had to like up my casting. I was like, what's his hit points? Okay. So yeah, no, and then he says, "Well, goodbye. I thought this would be more fun. You all normally are."
Bye.
And then he hops on the horse. and
See you
goes,
soon.
"We don't have time for this." And he takes like the little cloth on his horse's saddle, like the one that's over the horse before the saddle. He grabs kind of the edge of that and goes, and the big thing kind of opens up, covers your view, and as it goes around the back, it's gone. And so is he.
Ow.
Man,
Okay.
what a freaking loser.
Let's get to Velaki.
Who are you talking to?
The rope trick.
Oh,
Can
yeah,
they
I'll
hear
open it.
outside
they
of
hear.
the space?
I don't know. Yeah. Are they?
Do you
Do
know
they
that they can
exist in
hear
this
outside the
space?
space?
I just talk, assuming they can. I can assume.
Thomas just
Do
assumes
we know
everyone
when
can
to
always
come
hear.
out?
Mm-hmm.
Can see out of it. Doesn't talk about hearing it.
You will notice Shiv levitate up through the floor.
I'm just gonna like start wiping away the swamp.
Yeah.
This.
I'll open the
on me.
I'll press the
trip
digitation.
and get down.
This guy.
press it. What is?
I'll clean you up.
Yay, no dysentery.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Are we flying or are we going? Walking.
I don't think we're flying.
All right, let's see how long it takes.
Where are we at? You?
Map. Show us the map.
Are you going full screen then?
Full screen.
On the map?
Sure. Let me. All right, let's check this map out.
All right, so I think it's. Oh, I wrote it down. Wait, hold on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
23.
7. Yep.
23.
Yep.
23 hexes?
23 hexes, which is
How many
which
miles
is
is that?
basically
just under
8
6.
miles. Yep.
What's
Yep.
the?
That math is
What's
right.
the
Not
equation?
It's a quarter mile per hex.
4
So yeah,
hexes
just under
per
6
mile.
miles.
And 3 miles is
And
an
we
hour.
2 hours.
Is
Yep.
that the correct word? Equation for that?
Conversion.
Sure.
Conversion. Conversion's the better
yeah.
word.
Yeah.
Sorry.
2 hours.
Bunch of
It's
nerds.
whatever.
The only thing worse than magic
Engineers.
is math.
I'm out of school.
I was a physicist for like,
right.
for a semester.
The arcane is just.
Let's go.
magic.
I'm now a chemical engineer because I can say that.
Yeah, you are. Well, do you have a job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not working it actively, but I have a job.
Yeah, then you're in. Yeah. Then
All
you're-
right. 2 hours later.
Well, along the road, you notice very. I hate this music.
I hate this music.
Along the way, you notice that the wildlife seems to dwindle and decay even farther than it has already. You notice that the druidic presence that was keeping it alive, of course, has been slain. And you find no twig blights, and if you do, you find corpses. And you find
Oh, wow.
no dangers, as you have slain most of them. I was dared to throw the word sloon in here.
Sloan.
Did we
did
mean
it.
to sloon anything?
What?
I don't
Did
think
we
I
walk
tried
into
to
a sloon?
Sloan.
Yeah.
Reach for the
Sloan.
sky.
And then we
So
sloon it.
we are indeed at the outskirts of the Valachian area, but you do look to the right and you see the
Hollywood sign.
popular hole that you can go through to get through the woods and enter the hill that is
Yeah.
the small
all going?
Vistani village.
Onward.
Onward.
Forward.
That way.
Through the popular
That's it,
hole.
last
Onward and
Onward.
inward.
I have so many jokes, and all of them involve the word Brittany. So I'm done.
You did
did
this
you
to
say?
you.
What did you say?
What about England?
Into the something hole.
What?
Into the popular hole.
This is the
He
words
said
he
it's a popular
used.
hole. We're traveling through a popular hole, so I said let's go through the popular hole.
Yeah. That's
I just
exactly.
repeated what the man said.
All right.
100%.
I wish I could cut myself from this. All right, I'm an essential
so
portion
we're-
at this point.
We're approaching the
The Vistani camp, yes.
Vistani.
Yes.
The woods part reveal an expansive clearing, small grass-covered hill with low houses built into its sides. Fog obscures the details, but you can see that these buildings feature elegantly carved woodwork, decorative lanterns hanging from their sculpted eaves. Atop the hill, above the fog, a ring of barrel-topped wagons that surround a large tent with a column of smoke pouring out through a hole in the top. The tent is brightly lit from within. Even at this distance, you can smell the odors of wine and horses that emanate from this central area. But before you enter the space, you see an arrow that lands on the ground, and you hear a familiar voice. It is Vasilka, and she says, "Sorry!"
It's okay. We have a surprise.
Yeah.
I guess we'll,
Come here.
Yeah.
So you begin walking in that direction, and you see the flesh golem, the
S.
flesh golem S. Yes, I will tell you, as you get closer, she is looking rather dilapidated, as her form is, of course, losing its luster over time.
She's just a corpse.
All right. How do we do this?
How long has it been
I mean, it's just
since the abbot did anything to her ever?
been several
Like
weeks.
Several weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I? Do I know how to? I'll do it like Aster. I will.
I'm gonna help
Is Aster
him.
around? Is he alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remade him the last
Then
long rest.
Aster is definitely on you.
Mhm.
And I will say he's rather attracted to the crystal in your possession and has wrapped his bat-like and bird-like wings, some combination of both, around this thing and is hugging it like LeBron James would a basketball. Just this, like, around this sphere.
Is he any different by being in proximity to it?
Being in proximity to it, you see as if he almost breathes on top of it.
Oh, that's cool. Can I? Do I know how
Now
I
what are you
could?
gonna do?
Can we
Use it.
talk about it? Can I
Sure.
help you?
Yeah.
Can I help? Can we kind of?
Role play.
All right. How do we think we can do this?
Well, when I remake Aster, I kind of start with his ruby core, and then kind of mold around him, and then through that I kind of bring him to life.
Okay. So it sounds like we might need to figure out a way to operate. Maybe during, like, right before, right after we go to sleep, operate on Vasilka, and see if, and go into the core, make it her
I'm
heart.
gonna turn to Vasilka and I'm gonna go.
Vasilka, can you feel?
So you get to the top of the hill. First question you ask her, Vasilka, can you feel?
Fantastic.
And she says,
This is how I'm phrasing it, yes.
she says, huh?
Can you feel pain?
No,
Like, at all?
I guess if you said I looked fat, I would feel that.
The first huh was a no.
Can we, who's here is good at medicine, for lack of a better word?
Don't touch me, I'm sterile.
Are you good? What do you have?
+8.
Okay, great.
Ooh.
All right. So, Vasilka, Frizz has a proposition for you.
Right.
Oh, wait, no, wait. Do you want me to tell her?
No, I got it.
Are you sure you don't want me to try to just make it kind of easier to
Proposition
grasp?
H. I know where it goes.
Statistically?
Yeah.
Do you want me to? Because I mean, if it comes down to like a persuasion check. Just ask it.
I think I got this.
All right.
I'll turn to her and I'll say,
I'm going to help.
It's the confidence of a
Remember,
bird, man.
remember our conversation back in the inn? 20 some episodes ago.
Oh yeah.
The one where you expressed interest in life. And
Such a great sentence.
yeah,
The conversation where you expressed interest in life.
Interest in life. You guys ever look back at some of the sentences that you've uttered during this game? That was a good one. All right. She says to you, I remember.
Like a timeshare.
I guess. Yeah. What about it?
I found a way to give you life.
And she
She's
just
right.
sits down on a barrel that she's in front of, like as she processes that, and goes, "But doesn't that mean that I could die?"
I'll kind of look for a second and I'll go,
Yes, but at the cost of being alive? It seems like a worthwhile bargain to me.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm going to help you by saying you could die now, you just won't feel it.
We all live to die.
Straight roll. Just no. What you got?
15.
15.
Plus,
0.
I can't roll lower than a 23.
I got this.
he's got this.
I know he does.
She says, "But couldn't you make it last forever?"
Well,
Can you?
there are
Don't know if I can.
downsides to immortality. The cost of living is death.
Just
The
look at
cost of
Strahd.
living forever is watching people you care about die.
Forever.
Just look at Strahd, what it's done to him.
I was about to say.
I don't end up like him.
You don't have to die. You don't have to. But living, we all live to die. Regardless of what we do
That's the goal?
That's not the goal. That's just what happens. I don't want to die. Someday it will happen. When it happens is kind of up to me, but also kind of in
Probably soon.
probably actually. For me at least.
It's a part of existence.
It's what separates us from
At least you would die and not simply be destroyed.
You guys are going to the castle, right?
Yep. We need you.
Well, you just said you were going to die.
No, he will.
No, I'm gonna die.
Hopefully of old age.
Yeah.
Well, I guess here's my thought. If I'm going to die, I want to do it while alive. Yeah. I'm in. How do we do it?
All right, we're doing this thing.
So I think we're gonna do it.
He
Let's
passed with his 15.
Nice. All right. So let's get back to the Blue Water,
What?
the inn.
You think this isn't a safer place than that?
I don't know. It's up to you guys.
I thought this was home base.
I thought home base was just the Blue Water, but it could be either place.
Well, now that Boris isn't there, I'm not sure that's.
But my simulacrum is.
Yeah,
It might be. We told him to move.
we did.
Yeah, because someone found out about that place.
Oh, yeah. Let me see how we recall.
Okay, so let's.
Can I
is-
make an estimation on how long this procedure would take?
Can I go to Casimir's house?
You can make a medicine check?
You think it's medicine?
I think it's I mean, yeah, wouldn't you?
Well, no.
I don't know. It might
to
be more
figure out how-
arcane.
Wouldn't it
If
be a
I-
tools check?
Well, if I asked you, so your experience as a doctor would lead you to believe that this surgery takes approximately how long?
Yeah. Surgery-wise, I agree.
Right.
It's a golem.
That was the question.
That's a good point.
it could
Maybe
be.
maybe that wasn't the question I was trying to ask.
What was the question?
How
Because
long this magical
just-
process will take?
yeah, how long?
How
would it-
long will the gem take to imbue itself within
Yeah.
her?
Yeah.
Approximately an hour,
Okay.
if that makes any mechanical sense.
No,
Wow.
that's all right. Yeah.
Okay.
That's some good medicine. Right
Is Can I go to Casimir's home?
You
It's good medicine.
begin to walk casually towards Casimir's hovel.
I'm gonna whisper out of earshot of
Casimir.
no.
Vasilka?
Vasilka.
Thomas.
No.
Duncan.
The golem, I'm sorry.
Vasilka.
Vasilka.
Okay. I say, wasn't she technically already alive?
Yeah, I'm not there.
Well, it depends on
You
how
don't
you
need to
define
answer. You don't need to
consciousness.
answer.
Trife,
I'm just saying
Duncan,
it.
and you. But that's still, yeah.
Trife,
Okay.
come with me.
Huh?
Come with me. Come here. I need your help.
I don't think she had a soul.
Okay.
Are you guys going somewhere else?
Yeah, we're going to Casimir's house.
Just gonna ponder that.
Hmm.
Do they really
To lie
need us-
down for a while?
No.
The golem creeps me out.
I'll turn to. I guess. Are you guys talking?
We left.
Okay. I guess I'll turn to Duncan and I'll go.
If Vasilka's gonna take about an hour to recover, I might give you time to figure your gem out.
I can help.
That's all right. I'll clutch it tighter.
Why? You don't want to help? You don't want me to help? I can do as much magic as this guy.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah. Even though I'm not a man.
I mean, I don't do magic. I do chemistry.
He's a
Oh.
man of science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Never
does
mind.
magic with blood.
I can still try to help. Being genuine.
That's all right. I appreciate the offer.
Okay.
What's it? Is Casimir's door locked? Is anybody home?
Casimir's door, you just check his door if it's locked.
Mm-hmm.
We did.
It's locked.
I'd like to knock. Hello.
You wait an appropriate amount of time to conclude that no one's home.
Pick it or check it for traps.
Go make an investigation
Why?
check.
Hey guys,
Why?
Hey, you never know.
I
It's
mean-
Barovia.
it's not trapped, right?
What would you roll?
1. It's
Not
not trapped.
trapped.
All right, and then I'll pick it.
Go ahead and make a Thieves' Tools check.
You know, be great at that.
And then a dexterity saving throw.
Hold on. Sorry, I gotta do a little bit of math. There it is.
How are we supposed-
14.
14. You push open the door a
All
little
right, great. Come here, Trav. Need
bit. You
help.
walk in.
Mhm.
Make a dex save.
10.
A
Plus.
bucket of acid falls
Ow.
on your head,
Ow.
Wow.
Classic.
and you take 14 points of acid
Ooh,
damage,
ow. Okay.
The bucket on the door.
which is enough to kill the average human.
Dude,
14, you say?
You should have checked for traps.
Should have
Thanks.
checked for pranks.
Okay. It's empty now.
It's just a prank, bro.
Well, you look around
prank.
as you get the acid off of your body, and you look into the room and you see a well put together room that is empty.
Dining table.
Dining table is
All right, Trav. We're
wilting
trying to.
flowers, nothing on it.
Let's get this room cleaned up. This is our home for the night.
Wasn't it already pretty clean?
Huh?
Let's just work. We need to move everything out of the way to make room for. I'm also bleeding profusely. To make room for
No, the
the
acid
Vasilka
cauterized that.
operation.
Oh, they're doing it here?
Well, I mean, would they rather do it outside?
I just don't want them to do it around me, that's all.
Well, you can be in the back room.
Okay,
the back
I'll go to
room?
the back room.
I mean, yeah, it's bedroom.
There you go.
Check that
No,
room.
it's a single. It's a single. Like it's a studio apartment.
Oh, I thought that was a.
That's one room.
Oh, I thought he had a. Oh,
He
okay.
described it as a hovel.
Okay, well, you can wait outside.
Singular rectangular room.
If you don't want to be there, I'll wait outside with you if you want. I was also gonna help, but
Table,
No, do
fireplace.
what
All right,
you
let's
wanna do with
clear this out. And I'm just kind of. We're trying to make room for this thing to happen.
Sure. There's
Light
plenty of
candles.
room. You could put her on a table. Like it's not a huge deal.
Hey, come here! When we're done.
What are you guys doing in the
Are we doing
meantime?
this?
What was Duncan interested in looking at?
How are, I don't have it
God, I
anywhere
hate
how we're supposed to get back, resummon Mordenkainen.
Well, that's rough.
I mean, I know that's what you'd say.
Okay, well, I hear you, and I'll say, what?
I got a place for Vasilka.
How long did it take you to clear this?
10
Ten
minutes.
out.
It did
Okay.
not.
It took him
a long
like 2
time.
minutes. He just
Yeah.
walked in. He got
Okay.
acid poured in his head.
I have 7 hit points left.
Oh my gosh.
So are we doing it in there?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sounds like it. Vasilka, you ready?
Typically, I operate outside.
She looks over and she just like kind of waves at her friends that she's made. And you see the little girl that was saved, and she's like waves back at Vasilka, and then you guys walk down into the hovel. As you enter the hovel, it of course is very plain, table, chairs, all the normal things, but it is yours. So
All right.
I
Let's
hastily
do it.
exit the room.
okay,
Go
Do you
outside.
want company, Trav?
I'll hang with him outside while I'm attuning.
Well, okay.
Oh yeah.
the two
Well,
of you.
Are we
Hang
taking a
outside.
long rest after this? I was thinking that this was our. I mean, I need to take a long rest.
Dude, I'm just
I
attuning
don't.
during the surgery. Just
Yeah.
do the surgery.
Yeah. And then we're long resting.
I'm going to watch.
Yeah,
I'm gonna help.
All right, so
I think he's helping.
I'll help too.
you guys move
I got
the
pretty
chairs
good
out of the
medicine.
way to stand on this
don't.
table.
Ironically.
I have 6.
She kind of like gets up, like hands first, pulls herself on, and then kind of shimmies back onto the table, lays back. You see she's still wearing this Cinderella gown, if you remember. Has been this whole time.
Yeah.
And Konak pulls up a chair, flips it around, and stands, hand on the chair, ready to go. And you, I mean, I could just describe it, or you could just do whatever you want.
Shiv pulls his bone knife out of.
All right, Vasilka, this is gonna. If you can feel this would hurt. But if you can't feel, you'll be fine.
Okay, so you take the Cinderella dress at its seam and pull it a little bit farther, and you just
Well, first I'm like, where do we want to put this?
Her heart,
Ah,
right?
yeah, that's about where I put Aster's, so we're about
All
there.
right. I get into it.
So you cut open a hole, and for anybody who's squeamish, I will just basically go, a surgery takes place,
I'm gonna
and
roll some
I'm
medicine.
gonna help him.
go ahead and make a medicine check with advantage. Those are some fantastic rolls.
21.
That's
Lord.
very nice. So anyway, you get a large enough hole and you pull open. Basically, how do I phrase this? The job was shoddy to begin with. Where you would hopefully find a sternum, you find it a little too low. Where you'd hopefully find lungs, you find none. Where you'd find a heart, you find a shriveled up pig's heart. Where you find, right, it is not a well put together job. The outside is divine, but the inside is empty. So you put your piece of the puzzle in, and her chest extends outward. It's large. I will say, when you have you attuned to that thing? You have not. You've not attuned.
I'm attuning to it while this is happening.
Okay. Yes, it will take an hour. So as you attune to that, Duncan, the almost simultaneously, we'll say, just because it's entertaining visually, your basketball goes and starts to shrink in your hand as you're staring at it. You are probably talking to him, which we'll get to, but it shrinks in your hand near the end of your conversation until it gets about this big. And then it just kind of sits there and begins to mildly spin around your head, like orbiting your head like a sun and a small planet.
Well, that's different.
But Vasilka's very different. Hers begins to kind of almost shrink strangely, and as it gets to its form, it almost becomes like a large base and a smaller bit, and you see little crystals kind of resemble a heart, and it begins to go and almost takes shape, and then very quickly you pull your hands out of the way, you roll high enough, and it takes hold in the inside of her body and begins to find its way underneath her skin, making a thin layer of almost nerves to begin to wire its way through her body. And then you see all of her seals on her body, the poorly stitched things that the abbot had done long ago, begin to heal rapidly like Wolverine, just very, very quickly cover. And where there was a flesh column exposed, you begin to see a woman that needs covered. And so you, of course, do that, and a dark black hair goes slightly more red as you pull the dagger away, and you see the last whole seal, what was once a grotesque golem, is now a lovely lady that matches the inside.
That was poetic.
Yay, Vasilka!
Excellent work.
And
Excellent
she
work.
is unconscious.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it happens.
My work here is done.
Take a long rest.
Excellent job. Excellent job. Here's some juice. I'll give you some of my alcohol that I've stolen.
Are you gonna like rummage
All right,
around
so
and find it?
while that was happening, Trife and Duncan were outside while Duncan was attuning to this strange stone that would enable him to have a bonus to his proficiency. So what were you guys talking about?
Is this before or after it started circling your head?
This is before. This is where
Okay.
it's a basketball in his
Yeah.
hand as he stares at it for an hour talking to you.
So when are you getting your clone?
You know, as soon as I think we should probably do that next. But I can't at the moment. I'm really focused on this gem, and what? Why do you ask?
I was
Zane came out.
Curious?
Why do you ask?
Yes.
Terrible bout of curiosity overtook me, and I was just wondering if you were going to get your
Won't happen
doppelganger.
again.
But it's
Yes.
fine. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Doppelganger. Simulacrum. Yeah. We don't want a doppelganger.
There's too
of
many
me.
syllables.
You know, there's a difference. You don't want you don't want one of them. Trust me. But are you? You seem kind of tired. You took kind of a beating, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean it's nothing I can't shake off after a good night's sleep, but I've had better days. Yeah, no, I'm just ready to take on Strahd. It didn't sit well with me going up into that creepy little pocket in the sky.
Aye.
I could have taken him.
Oh yes, as I'm sure it would have
you
gone
might-
very differently.
Look, you got some sarcasm on your jerkin there. jerkin thing? Shirt? Blouse? Whatever. What are you looking at? What is holding your attention so rapidly?
I think it's shrinking.
What are you talking about?
The gem.
Oh, the gem. Oh. Yeah, no, that's my observation as well. What'd you do to it?
I'm just trying to see what it shows me, and it's just Shrinking.
away from you.
So we have an hour here. Hi. Should we? Can someone please tell me what the hell is going on here?
Well, he's shrinking.
No, I mean like the larger narrative, so that Esmeralda can roleplay.
Oh.
well. If you didn't know, you remember Vasilka, our friend.
Yes.
She's going to be a real woman,
Okay.
so we're doing that.
Big picture, though, we're going to fight Strahd after we rest up a little bit.
So you're not feeling well?
No, I'm a little bushed. Took a few hits with Babala Saga or whatever her name is, and she did a number on me and her little cronies, but I got her in the end.
Sorry. I'm not referring to your strength, your giant kin. You'll be fine. I'm really wondering, how's your emotional health? I check in with Duncan the same way I'll check in with you.
Oh. I don't talk about my emotions very much. Hang on a second.
Because it seems that has been wounded far more than the outside. Dude, the girl's got a plus 19 insight, I swear. Yeah.
Like for real?
No, it's like plus 12, though.
That's
Yeah, I suppose. Perhaps the atmosphere, the being here for a long time has kind of worn me out.
I have found that the decisions that I make are the things that I ponder the most. So what have you done that you're so ashamed of?
Whoa, hey, back off there and jump into conclusions. Well, since you asked, turns out I was kind of a turd muffin in my former life, and I'm actually one now too, it would seem. I just can't seem to dig my way out of anything. I don't. If I trade my sword for a shovel, I still couldn't
Are you...
dig my way out of it.
I'm sort of understanding what you're saying. I'm going to understand it this way. I have had bad habits that have taken me ages to get over. And I have found that bad habits are broken the moment you stop. Not the moment that you decide you don't remember them.
This is about my body odor, isn't it? I mean, I bathe as much as the next guy, but it's tiring.
She means your amnesia. Sorry, I can relate.
I just mean that if you're going to keep beating yourself up, you'll never get over it.
Right. No, that's very true. That's very true.
Just change now. Decide
Just-
you're no longer a turd muffin, and you won't be.
Well, yeah, I guess.
What have you done?
What have I done? Well, I'm not entirely sure. I've killed a bunch of people.
So have I.
You've also saved a bunch of your friends. You've been very brave since you've joined our party.
I watched you almost die.
Many
from
times.
Strahd.
So, hey. Yeah, well, I mean, but it's not an equal exchange. I mean, I'm happy to be doing good things, but
You what? Almost did something? Like what is this thing? Do you tell her at all, or is it just going to beat around the bush the whole conversation?
no. I'm trying to remember what she's. What am I?
I'm asking, what have you done? Like, what's this thing that you're upset that you did?
Like killed people.
So that's the thing that's beating you up.
Yeah, because I did, and I found out that I was being led around the nose by some jerk off named Lucian.
So do we blame the child for being naive, or the person who led them astray?
Well, it depends. Am I the child? This analogy, or
I suppose you were the child.
then no, we don't blame the child.
Right. You blame the bad influence.
Yes.
You're only guilty of being naive once. Fooled you twice, shame on you. Are you going to let it happen again?
I think I already have.
You've
actually.
slipped back into old habits.
Yeah, it's called being dim, and it's a bit of a.
Can
a
you
drink.
read?
Yes.
Then you're better than almost every Barovian.
Well, thank you. That does make me feel better. I do like feeling superior to other people. Well, no, yeah, I'm gonna get over it. I just don't know how, if I'm gonna slip up again. Who knows? I mean, I trust all the folks that I'm with, and who knows if one of them is screwing with me as well. It's just something I've gotta take on a leap of faith here.
Well, you've, if I may, already, avoided the same type of mistake, if you know what I mean. I'm talking about with, a little.
I'm not role playing.
He's referring to Drek, right?
Oh, wait, no, Drecker actually is the mistake.
Wait, what?
Oh, shh.
And Esmeralda goes,
Does it kill him?
I'm going to roll to see if I do. This might.
Just one
Hey, then you're fine.
Yeah. No, this could actually work out well.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Rolling to confirm.
What? And he slides at the edge of a rapier and falls to her hand. A rat. And it's like... very dead.
Wait,
Nice.
isn't he invisible to everyone?
Actually, it was Drekrat, but you were close.
Yeah, I rolled disadvantage. I got him. I got real close, but I got him. He's got an AC of 13. Like, I just got to get him.
Wow. So, do you know what you just skewered?
I mean, we had one try and chase Thomas way back when.
Yeah.
I just assumed they're a problem here.
Good times.
Well,
They
that
are.
that one was his friend.
Well, here's the thing. I got a sneaky suspicion that little rat was kind of screwing with me. I think I entered into a bad agreement. You don't suppose that if you kill the person you entered the agreement with, that the agreement goes away, do you?
Well, who did you make the agreement with?
The shish kebab.
She's like holding him still. Oh, I've messed up.
No, you've done a good thing.
I just reacted. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I was going to say, just going back 5 seconds, that I think all of your group is capable of leadership, and I'm much more of a follower. You have the same in you as Thomas did, and Konak does, and Shiv, and also Frizz, but I've sort of led Duncan, as he was the biggest and strongest, to lead a group, and it seems that he is not the biggest or strongest any longer.
He shrunk much like that stone is shrunk.
Been replaced.
That is getting smaller. I don't know. You seeing that?
yes,
Okay.
intently.
But anyway, I just wanted to say that you should be confident. I'm very sorry.
Can you shake
You
it?
had
I just want to see the arms and legs.
So like
jiggle.
she like sort of like, have you ever seen a rain stick? It's like, at the end of the
Oh,
thing,
yeah,
and so he kind of like slides along the edge as she like holds it and then catches him and it like kind of, and she's like, and he eventually she loses track of it and just hits the ground. So you made a contract with him. You now have an unfulfilled contract in the Nine Hills. But I don't think that's bad. It just means that someone down there is probably going to try and find it.
Okay, so I'm not out of the woods yet.
Maybe. You bought yourself time, or I've helped you buy time.
Yeah. No. Well, I
Do you
mean,
want- Do you want to fill her in on what the deal was?
Oh yeah, I could just tell you real quick. Yeah, I just pretty much said if I killed the Night Mother, which actually turns out to be 3, which was already kind of a screwy thing. The numbers weren't adding up. But if I kill 3 Night Mothers, then I get to leave. But my destination didn't really nail that part down. So I was going to get out of here, but I have a sneaky suspicion I wasn't going to be going anywhere that I'd want to go.
I've been trying to figure something out. I hate this music too.
Oh man.
I've been wondering how Boris got into Barovia to begin with.
Boris.
VR.
Your nonverbals aren't very helpful, my young friend.
We're speaking in code.
Oh!
I'm referring to my teacher.
Your teacher. Okay. Y'all are so enigmatic. I told you I'm a dum-dum, right? Come on. Just because I can read doesn't mean I can read
This is your
minds.
leader.
He's capable. That's what they say.
I'm just not up on the current gossip of what have yous and who's nots.
Here, the reality is that I've come to the conclusion that all of us have been drawn here. By what? By whom? Not sure. What I am sure of is that I can come and go. Something in my blood lets me.
Really? Well, that's intriguing. So, where do you go when you leave here?
Depends. Depends on where we are in the cosmos.
So, when you leave here now, it's going to be a different place than if you were to leave in 5 minutes from now.
I've checked once. It took me a while to find the mist again. I was from the Sword's Coast. But I have found sometimes I go to a place where there are these things that travel by these forces and big long metal snake-like things that move across at high speeds. It's very strange, and these lights that stack tall. I don't understand.
Have you been drinking?
I don't know. It's like imagine multiple stories, but it shouldn't be possible. But it just keeps getting taller. A building.
She's been drinking. Well, this is wonderful. So, why do you come back?
Because I was looking and found my teacher.
Boris.
Yes.
It's just what we're calling him.
We're calling him Boris.
Calling.
His name is not Boris.
I have followed you this far. I understand that we are speaking in code that Boris is not. The problem is I was not privy, or I don't recall being privy to the code, the name that Boris actually stands for. Can you tell me what it rhymes with?
I'm gonna lean over to his.
Do you remember the man dressed in an orange suit who stood behind a bar and wore glasses and?
Oh, he's stabbed.
What?
Yeah, that
He's been
guy.
stabbed?
Nope.
Okay.
No, he.
He stabs a lot of things.
Why do we call him Boris?
Exactly.
Ah, you've been drinking too. I'm surrounded by drunks. You've been hanging out with Cognac too much. Goodness gracious.
What has this descent?
And then your sphere gets tiny and small and it begins to rotate around your head.
Madness.
And then she goes, "What is that supposed to mean?"
I have no idea.
Are you guys done? Hello?
Oh yeah, we're
Are
done.
we done?
You
Good.
just finished.
But I feel more proficient.
Walk out, wiping my hands.
Yeah, Vasilka's sleeping.
Doctor?
Man, that's
Doctor.
crazy.
Vasilka is sleeping. Doctor.
Doctor?
I go in there.
Doctor.
Whoa.
Yeah, so there's a beautiful woman on the table.
So let's go to sleep.
She needs somebody
She needs
to protect
her
her.
own. Yeah.
All right, you want to stay awake, or you're gonna go to sleep, and we have Duncan stay awake.
This has been a good day.
I'm going to sleep, but I probably should sleep nearby just in case they.
You can sleep. We're gonna sleep in this room.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. I'm right.
Wait, we're
right
all
there.
go-
I'm right next to her. That's where I'm at.
She's a beautiful woman. I can't deny.
That was.
Okay.
Hey. When she wakes up, she's all yours.
Somebody took too many
Um,
tree branches to the head.
So keep in mind, Duncan. Who we distributed some magic items a while ago? Where did those end up? Because I will give you guys
What were they?
time to attune if you have items. So the Stone of Good Luck he needed to attune, but
That's
he did
me.
not. He chose instead this thing, which I would kindly probably give that away now that you have one of the most busted magic items in this entire game.
the Stone of Good Luck. Is
Yeah,
that
that's a +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws. If you want to give that to someone,
I have the Heartstone.
the Heartstone.
Help a brother out.
one? Wait, what are you attuned to?
The Heartstone lets you turn into
Nothing.
ethereal,
Yeah.
which
Something
is
to
all that
make
it does.
So
My
out of
saving-
that list of things, I took
Here.
that one.
Here's
Right.
what I'm gonna say. Here's
Well,
what I'm
I-
attuned to. The
Actually, I'll
cloak
take it out
of
of the lake.
protection and a magic loot that makes my spell save one more.
Okay, and you?
I don't believe I'm attuned to anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
but he
you're
just
not
got the
attuned to
the magic.
Oh, he's
stone.
got the magic stone.
Dude,
You
I
got a
don't-
cool. Well, no, you gave it.
It's
to
got the
Ahsoka.
Ahead of
bird.
Ahsoka.
It's got the bird.
Right, so that would be nice to give to him. Is it just I'm not saying you have to. You can honestly probably just break both. It just depends on how many things you're attuned to. Which you have one now, two. I don't know if you had a third.
I just no. That was just the.
So you could in theory attune.
Oh no, you're
attune to
attuned
it.
to a sword.
Oh, you
Oh,
are attuned.
is it Sun Sword?
No, it's the
Feyblade.
Feyblade you do require attunement.
So the Feyblade and the gauntlets.
So you have
and now
3
the
attunement
Iron
slots
Stone.
already filled, which means you
Okay.
cannot attune to the Luckstone.
All right.
Ability checks and saving throws.
Bonus to ability checks and saving throws. Stone of Good Luck.
Dude.
DMG page 12.
All right, guys. You can play rock paper scissors for it.
I'll play.
2 out of 3.
Best 2 out of 3.
On shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Damn.
It was meant to be.
Look it
So
over
plus
to-
1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws.
All right, try it.
You just had that.
Well, I don't get it for weapons
just
or
smarter.
spellcasting ability.
Oh, fair.
Shiv talking to Trive. Trive,
Hmm.
you're okay with magic items now, right?
He has
Well-
a magic item, yeah.
I've kind of opened up the floodgates. It's a bit hypocritical for me to say no.
You're going back against your word? Your oath?
You're drunk.
Hey, you're a paladin?
A what?
No, I'm not a paladin. I just don't like magic, but now apparently I don't mind it all so much.
Well, you seem to be getting beat up a lot.
I
You
mean,
might be able to get some use out of
that
this.
doesn't mean he should break.
Pull out a blue hourglass.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty.
It could help you stay alive.
What does it do?
The sand within seems to twirl from within the glass.
It'll give you more time.
It's,
All you have to do is turn it. Now holding it like this.
Out of game, it'll stop time for an hour.
In a
It won't really.
in a
but
small radius.
Yes.
It'll give you the ability to short rest
Basically.
as an
Well,
action.
No, it's a small radius, so multiple of us. can
15
short
feet.
rest.
Yes.
okay, and
So that's
how do-
30 feet across.
Is it like just one time you do
Mhm, It's one time.
One time a day.
Oh, one time.
Nope.
It's
One-time
one-time
use.
usage.
Oh,
You have to
wow.
shatter it against the ground.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
what about the?
No, they used it once. No, that's an old item. No, this is my reflavor. No, this is totally usable, but it's one time per day.
I thought it was that
Yes.
you had infinite time to react or something like that.
No, it's you can have a short rest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Which
once
means-
per day.
You can do things like get your spells back if you can do that in a short rest.
Or
Or
use your hit
use
die.
your hit dice.
Or
Yeah.
get all of your battle
Sorry.
master maneuvers.
I have
And
another
move,
magic item I made
and
once.
move.
But not now. I'm tempting Trife.
Yeah. Tell you what, we're about to go into the fight of our lives.
You should read that at one point. So you don't have to immediately. I forget you have that every time we fight.
What, his
Okay.
bonus to initiative?
No, his action surge.
I
I forget he has that.
Yeah.
I think he forgets.
Does
he
it
has
replenish on a short rest?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
that actually will go well with my red Ravenkind magic item. And maybe they'll cancel each other out. That's what I'm going to tell myself. That's cognitive dissonance for you.
Yes,
Uh,
that
I
makes
will,
sense.
I will take your.
All you have to do is turn it.
Don't know now.
All
You
right,
should
yeah,
do
no,
it now.
no, I'm not going to. Why would I do it now?
Replenish this once per long rest.
Oh,
see if it
so
works.
before I long rest?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Okay.
one per dawn, and it's past dawn.
You had said long rest at one point.
Well, for you. I'm not saying for you, but like it's supposed to be for dawn.
Okay.
Basically to give you some balance.
You're a
there.
moon druid, so it was.
No, I was just. I think I just said long rest because I was being quick, but it is dawn.
Okay. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'm going to long rest myself out of all this nonsense. So, I graciously accept your hourglass.
The hourglass of imminence. It is yours.
Of eminence?
Of imminence.
Imminence.
Not eminence.
Probably spelled it wrong.
It is not a real thing. I have made it a long time ago. So if you're trying to look it up, it's
Okay.
not real.
that makes me feel a little better.
hmm
Okay.
I just narratively, I was like, just to be mad at Curse of Strahd, I never understood why Irina and her brother were able to kind of survive some of the bullcrap that they've endured, and so this is a inherited item from her family.
Answer your question.
Because that's fun. Well,
So, anyways, you have the hourglass. now.
sleepy time.
Tiny hut.
Basically, on the point that you flip it over, the 15-foot sphere of energy
Anyone you choose.
will allow time to stop within that space for an hour.
All right, now if I'm in... So how does that affect then...
Like everything else stops, but you
Yeah.
are moving.
doesn't actually stop. It just goes
Okay,
for
so
6
in the middle
seconds.
of a battle...
And, yeah, you could, as an action, flip it over,
Uh-huh.
and it activates the sphere.
Is that everybody within?
Everybody within is still moving. So we would, if like for example, Strahd was stuck within, you
Oh.
would still fight him
Okay,
per
okay,
round. You'd be
okay.
in there for 10 rounds,
Right.
and everyone else you'd be dead.
That'd be more than
100 rounds. I was
No,
gonna
I
say.
think I can take it.
Oh yeah,
100
rounds.
rounds?
100 rounds.
What does it mean?
Yeah, it's a you just flip it over and just
The way you said it to me was once per long rest, turn over, you get a short rest as an action.
right,
I mean, that's technically
Which means
what
you
it
take an
is.
hour in the time of 6 seconds.
right, because time is effectively stopped within the sphere. Or
So
without
you're in this. The sphere exists for an hour, and outside of the sphere, time stops. Inside of the sphere, it's basically time stop, but short rest.
Yeah.
Now, does it break as soon as I leave the sphere? Or
if
can,
you
is
you
that
leave the sphere, you will stop.
Or
Like,
is it
you will stop.
a stationary sphere? Or does the sphere follow the item?
The sphere is around the item that you place on the ground. To lift the item would stop the sphere.
There you go.
But if could I exit and then come back in?
No,
Probably
you would
not.
stop the moment you leave
It would
the
be
sphere.
6 seconds. Yeah.
It gives you a short rest, which is the
Okay.
important part.
Okay.
Right, but you could also use it to save your party.
Right. that's-
like
yeah.
you could heal, you could do all kinds of stuff within that context.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what is that would be an act. I'm trying to think of like in the combat structure that would
So
be
instead of
something I'd have to-
attacking, you could do that.
Okay. Okay.
Or you
Alright.
could attack. And
Slam it down.
Do that.
Slam it down.
Why?
Not now.
Because it'll be
Not now.
more cinematic.
Okay.
Oh.
Do we have all the magic items divvied up?
Okay.
Yep. We gonna put up a tiny hut.
Sure. I mean, it's not up to me.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so tiny hut goes up. We long rest. I will not do anything in the midst of that.
Praise the
Long rest is
Lord.
8 hours, which means that it will be. I know, I'll get you. It'll be 6 o'clock in the evening.
Do you not have the list?
I looked at it at one point. I saw it.
What's
What's
up?
wrong with
I
you?
would want to. I don't want
has
to
it
be
in front
the
of him.
hut when we
Okay,
rest.
I'll get to you in a second. What's your
3.
3? Drinker gains a +1 bonus to AC for 10 minutes.
I need that. Or
Resilience potion.
One of us needs it.
Everybody loves
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
What were you? Hold
I'm
on.
just gonna.
I
I'm
have
just
2 of
gonna go
those.
outside
Cool.
the hut, or outside of the. I'm gonna sleep outside of the building
Okay.
that they're in, just like in the grass somewhere, like right next to the building.
Okay, so as you lean your back up against the hut, or up against the hovel, sorry,
Yeah.
sleep finds you. And you open your eyes. And you open your eyes and you see an infinite cosmos of stars. And you look out and you stand. What do you do?
Is there any look down? Is there anything on
You look down and you see a table and a chair.
I'm like floating.
Yeah, so you ever been in a video game that is not doing well and you're underneath the floor and you're still walking on a surface, but there's other things above or below you?
You're like no clipping.
Yeah. And you see a table and a chair, and you see another chair and someone sitting on the other end of it.
Who's that?
Well, you're currently very far away from it.
I guess I'll walk in the direction of that.
So you walk forward and downward, and no understanding of how to go like an elevator towards the chair and table as you're standing far above it.
Okay. I'll go down.
How?
I'll go down. I'll try to.
Go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, babe. Let's go.
I could not do this while he's inside the hut, so it's fun.
It's funny.
Intelligence check.
That's why you always gotta hood it up.
18.
You begin to float downward
That's right.
until you arrive upon a chair that is a little too big for you. But there you are, seated in front of a purple, very nice purple royalty tablecloth and a candelabra and a table setting. Across from you is a man, a white man with a slick back white hairdo. His ears are pointed, but his features human. And you see a white beard come to a point at the end of his chin. And he looks at you with bright silver eyes.
Is that Strahd?
You would remember Strahd's face.
What's up?
Hello. You recognize the voice immediately as the dragon from your mind.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. What's up?
I am just, how do you say, checking in.
I mean, yeah. We're sleeping. We just got it's a pretty crazy fight. I'm sure you were there.
I was.
You see me. I used that healing hand.
I did. I felt some of my essence vanish.
Oh, that was cool.
I have died, not avenging those who have fallen, but defending which I love. The valley, my home, and the ideals of my order.
Huh. Okay. Well. I mean, so what's all of this about? Well, why do you want to check up on me?
'Cause I sense the darkness. My body is in that darkness, but my spirit lives on. Let it serve as a beacon of light against the darkness. Let it bring hope to a land wrought with despair. You must obtain my skull and put it in its rightful place in the hallowed mausoleum of Argynvost Holt.
Well, yeah, I will. I'll get to it.
Time is of the essence.
Why? How is there? What is this time limit? I mean, aren't you like eternal?
No, I feel my essence fading.
Okay, but like what? I mean, yeah, but I'm sure it'll take longer.
I've
I've got something to do, dude. I've got something to do.
You're like he's just like looking at you, and he's like, I have no coil for my soul to return to.
Okay. Well, I've got someone that I have to kill.
Who?
Well, Strahd.
Ah. He matters not.
I mean, again, you're like an eternal being. I'm not. I don't live forever. Not like you. Just because he's a blip to you doesn't mean he's that important to me. Or he is. You know what I'm trying to say.
18 on intelligence, huh?
Hey, I mess up sometimes.
The greatest of my dragon knights and his unfortunate betrothal have lingered in my mind. I am displeased with them. Should you gain the opportunity, when you return my skull to its place, slay them.
Your knights?
Yes,
What do they look like? How would I know who they are?
they will be wearing the armor of the Order.
And I know that how?
You will know.
Dragons. Okay. All right. Well, is there anything else? I mean, yeah. Is there anything else?
No. How are you?
Been better. But
Oh. Better. It's a good word. It's comparative. Better than what?
You?
Me? Yeah.
As long as you're better than yesterday, you'll be fine.
Okay. What would happen if I would be bad?
How so? It's not in your nature.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to try to I'm going to get out of my dream. I'm going to try to force myself out.
You lean over to the side and just fall infinitely. And then you wake up.
Okay.
It's that easy.
I thought you were going to say he falls with you. So, thought you were going somewhere,
All right.
did you?
We awaken. And as you fall, you get that feeling, Konak, that you are leaning forward and you catch yourself as you hit the bottom of your consciousness.
Good job.
Is it still nighttime?
It is now 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Can I ask? As I'm laying my head on the pillow,
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's a pillow.
Sure. You grab one of the throw pillows.
Does the stone just like sneak under the pillow and then pop back out?
So the stone like kind of like
Was the Knight Rider?
Pongs.
it just like goes the other way as it bumps into things. As you like lean your head towards the wall, like peek your head out, it like hits the corner and goes boop, comes back. Like it just whatever surface, it just doesn't quite interact with it and goes back.
Okay, I just had to.
All right.
I had to know.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's good. That's definitely important.
I'll walk up to you, holding a flask, and I go,
I got something for you. And
Who?
I'm talking to Thomas.
Oh.
I'll say,
it should help kind of bolster you for 10 minutes or so.
Sweet. Thanks.
you now have one of the
Dope.
resilience potions. Don't drink it now.
Brazilian.
And Vasilka gets up.
Wazoka.
Oh, gosh. Why am I sore? I'm sore.
Live. Live.
Oh, what is this?
Calm down. Calm down.
No, what is this thing? This is I'm doing.
This is Barovia.
Breathing.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
I hate this. I'm thinking about it. How do I stop?
Just don't think about it.
What do you mean?
This is Barovia.
just
Look
focus
at
on talking.
Trife. Look at Trife.
It sucks here.
Look at how cool he is.
Think about Trife.
He
Think about-
likes
yeah.
magic.
What is this feeling?
Don't think about Trife too much.
I believe it's love.
Make a straight up charisma check for me.
All right. +1.
And you got Jesse.
It's a charisma.
4.
She goes,
And you
"Is that your last name?
Yes.
Is what?
Love?"
No. No.
Vasilka
No.
Delore is his last name.
Trife.
Which is kind of close to love.
It is.
Delore.
Delore.
What are you worried about?
All kinds of stuff. I'm
Well-
worried about dying.
Hey, she's
Okay.
not breathing. Or
You stop thinking about
I'm
it.
not?
No, you stop thinking about it. Are
Oh
you?
no, I'm breathing again.
Can you hold your breath?
What do you mean? How do I do that?
Then breathe out.
You're a natural.
Being immediately aware of your life. That's such a weird feeling.
You feel that?
Yeah, she does.
That's your heartbeat.
She immediately is like not able to fit in the dress that's been torn. So
What?
she's like holding it
You
up.
tore
now.
the dress?
Well, yeah, you had to like.
tore the
yeah,
dress?
I would assume so, unless you want to take it off.
Yeah,
her.
take it off.
Okay, you
It's a
took it
nice
off.
dress.
So she's not wearing anything.
Wait,
Just
I've got
like laid it back on top.
I've got fine dress. I've got a fine dress.
She has a fine dress.
You-
We didn't rip it.
You did.
I
You
think
did
we
surgery.
did. Yeah, we definitely did. He said we did. It happened.
We ripped. No, she would not have ripped that.
Well,
I
I did
ripped
for
it.
narrative.
I
It's
ripped it.
fun.
I
It's
ripped
like
it.
you gotta
There
do
you
it.
go. I
It's
ripped it.
epic in the moment. You
I
know,
ripped it.
all the thing.
I'm also not sure you can rip.
I took my dagger and I tore it.
Oh, that's a fun question.
Just
no, you
after
didn't
the
rip
surgery,
it.
you tore
No.
it.
You did not rip that
No, I
dress.
took it off. Then we laid it back on top of her.
You can't rip that dress.
Why?
Because it's magical.
Oh.
Yeah.
How's it matter?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a character now. She will now attune to it.
Oh yeah, because it's armor.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
there
she
you
must
go.
have already attuned to it, right?
Nope. She was a golem.
So
No, like
yeah,
as she was human. And
but she's well, so now she can start to.
Yeah.
Whoa, it's just tingly.
put it on.
You should probably put it back on.
She
Close
puts
your
it
eyes.
back on.
What?
So anyway, what do you guys do? And she's like, her stomach growls.
You hungry?
I don't. What does that mean?
That means you're hungry.
Is there pain in your stomach?
Oh, and you also have to drink a lot of
No,
water.
you just doesn't have to.
of
goodness
water,
gracious.
of water.
Destroy her liver
Come
as soon
on.
as she's born.
If
I
it
mean, you
wants
can
to.
also drink alcohol.
Yeah, here, try.
You should drink
And
alcohol.
I'll hand her.
You hand her like one of your like and she's like
Blueberry Crush?
she's like trying to and she drinks
Not
because I
yet.
think it's instinctual. I think your body would just adjust to how to drink water.
Babies can drink.
Well, I know. I think she's fine. And she's like, whoa, you can't breathe that.
You can't breathe while you do that.
Yeah. Anyway, so we get past all the awkwardness, and she.
Can we then get past the second part of the awkwardness is finding out basically what her stat block is now through
Well-
testing?
Sure.
Like, swing this sword, shoot that arrow, blah, 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 blah.
All right.
Montage.
Take all
So
the
yeah, you
romance out of
montage you montage her, and she has now gained the commoner stat block. You have no longer.
Oh.
You've lost your 81 hit points, and she's gone down to 8.
We shouldn't take her anywhere.
Wow.
Can you rip that back out of her?
She is made of magic.
All right. I've got bad news.
I couldn't pick up the rock. I tried. I couldn't do it.
You can't go with us.
What do I do? What's my
Just
use
hang
in
out.
life?
You have friends. Be their friend.
What were you doing before?
Well, I was picking up wagons and moving them
Okay,
instead
well.
of getting a horse.
Now you'll have to get a horse.
Okay. I have to eat and drink.
Yeah, and there are people here that will help you, but we can't lose you. And you're
Alright.
more susceptible to that now.
Yeah, we didn't know you'd be weak like this.
You're not weak. You're just not as strong as you used to be.
Well,
There's that,
so
speech.
you guys are gonna go to the castle without me. I feel bad. I want to go.
We don't want you to die.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
I rolled a 9 and a 3, so 23.
Okay. Well,
I'm sorry.
You know who you could help? Is our mutual friend, Boris.
okay. What do I do?
Well, we have to go find him first. Would you like to come with us?
You're going to bring this delicate flower along on such
Well,
a treacherous journey? Who knows
It's
what
not as
evil could
treacherous
befall her?
until we get to the castle.
You don't know that. She could get stung by a
Do
bee,
you want to
swell up
escort
and
her?
die.
Do you want to be her escort?
I don't particularly like the sound of that.
Or
Never been a
would you like to be
professional.
her personal bodyguard?
That doesn't sound too bad. I could protect her from. Well, I can't
You can protect
from
her.
bees.
You can protect
Completely
her.
different.
Basilka, Trife's going to protect you. He
Okay.
cares about you, like we all do.
Well, I mean, not exactly like.
Trife, stop talking.
I don't know of a D&D game out there that has ever made Basilka a beautiful commoner. Only here, folks. Gross looking commoner.
Okay, Basilka, you can come with us, but you can't go into Castle Ravenloft.
Okay. And Esmeralda walks up, her curly hair, a darker hue than Vasilka's now, like red black hair, and she goes, "Yes, you're gonna come with us, but what is really our plan? What are we doing? We're going to go now to Vallaki?
To Boris. No.
You had this
Yes.
thing.
We have to get to my simulacrum
Oh,
and
yeah.
Where is
link up with
Right.
Boris.
So
Where is that?
really, mission number 1 is finding Mordenkainen.
Yeah.
Oh, does anyone have like some sort of a detect magic or something?
Yeah.
Then we can find him. Why did we bring her to life before the battle?
Ooh, you
Why
know what?
did we?
Can I?
Somebody
All right,
wanted
Dungeon
to.
Master. Is the knowledge I have of Vasilka's ability to enter Castle Ravenloft in or out of game?
No, she can enter Castle Ravenloft. She's a name. It's fine.
She'll just die. Second something runs into her.
Shit.
That's why I'm like, let's
And now you have
let's
to
go
take her-
to Boris and see if he can do anything to
Fix it.
to soup her up.
You're gonna kill her?
No, to soup her up.
Well, I see what you're saying.
The last time we tried to do that, you're like, no, you can't make a child a combatant.
It's a commoner. She's a combatant.
She's one day
She has
old.
a stat block.
She's 1 day old.
It's
No.
Okay, let's go to Valaki,
that's when we
find
start counting.
Morty, and then get to Boris. Yeah, let's go.
Wait,
Alright,
wait.
so-
Can I do the detect? Do I need to do that detect magic?
Oh, well, let me just montage you to the location here. All right, so you begin to
Fast travel.
You begin to move on. Basilka just coming to grips again with life. You begin to see her dress that she is wearing as she enters the space, finally attuned for the first time. This dress goes from being a large white wedding dress to a evening gown to a rider's outfit to, as she imagines what she could be wearing, she then quickly adopts its form. Sees quickly Trife's clothes and is like, looks around, likes Thomas's outfit, and adopts it.
Good choice.
And then you all venture to the gate.
Can we
Thomas is
sing?
wearing girl
Can you sing?
clothes.
You gonna let her try?
Yeah, can we sing one of the duets?
I mean, I remember it.
wants
I'll
to
play.
know.
Let's just try.
Okay.
He has to
She,
know.
has, she probably has a working larynx now.
Performance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no,
21.
it's so bad. It's a 14.
She sings at 12. You guys are able to keep up with each other, but she is no longer the worst sound you've ever heard. She's in fact getting to some considerable ability to sing.
Hey, there you
AKA
go.
she can now physically sing.
Hey.
That's what this was for.
And she like again comes to grips with that, looks around, and it just begins to tear up, and then it goes
You're okay.
and just
You're
like
okay.
starts to cry.
You're
That's the
okay.
thing.
Are you sad?
Send her to the church to sing.
No, it's happiness is what you gather.
Oh,
Um,
see here. So after we defeat Strahd, we'll be in our opera together.
So you all go to the front of the Vlakian gate. You are greeted by a whole whopping 2 people that go, "Oh yeah, you can come in,
Thank
sure."
you.
And you guys go into the place. You go over near the Blue Water Inn, and the familiar bell rings. You look around at the wooden structure, taking it in for probably one of the last times, if you should survive, and just kind of the rabble, the townsfolk are still kind of surviving here. But the town is a skeleton of what it once was. As you see, a large amount of people trying to check out to this bartender that's there, and this bartender's like, he's going to be back. I can't do any yet. Sure, we can do refunds. That's fine.
I'll take. Is it okay if I?
She
kinda
wants to like
interject?
skip. Yeah, you just step in.
Can I
Ladies and
also-
gentlemen,
oh,
all will be well soon. What's going to happen is we are waiting for Rictavio's return. He went on a little retreat. As soon as we get back, we will get everything figured out. If you have anything you would like to discuss, our accountant here, and I will gesture at Frizz, will fix all of issues and we'll discuss payment plan in kind. Please
With his plague mask.
quietly get in line, or the Moon Man will have his business with you.
Who's the moon man? Oh my God, oh my God. And so they talk to each other. Passive persuasion. They're all calm. down.
Roughly how many people are there?
I'm chaotic
7?
good now.
Oh, there's 7.
I didn't mean
Yeah.
you need him.
I'm gonna
I just
give-
said have his way.
I'm gonna give Frizz 70 gold and said just give them 10 gold each.
Okay.
Okay.
That's true.
So they all like walk up to you and they're like, "Oh my gosh! So we don't like this place and we're scared now because the big strong man is going to leave and we don't have any protection and blah blah
I'll attempt to be soothing.
blah." Do you offer them the gold at all?
I'm watching him.
Give him like just like 2.
They're like, "We want our money back." And blah,
Give me
blah,
You
blah.
aren't gonna
$2
go find Mordenkainen?
Hey, how much do they owe? Just ask how much they owe and give them that.
Okay, I'll ask each one how much they owe.
Well, we think
I also
we
don't
don't think
seek
that we should
pleasure
be
anymore.
we don't think that we should be paying for this anymore because we haven't had good service in like 2 days and that's how long he's been gone and blah blah blah.
How much do we owe you?
Yeah, the 2 silver for per of us.
Yeah, you give each one gold.
Yeah.
1.
Oh my gosh, this is like a year's wages and
Oh no,
you know, a
give
week's
each of them
wages.
2 gold.
It's like a week's wages.
Give each of them
What?
2 gold.
Dude, give him like 8.
Give them the 10 gold I gave you, or give me
I'm
my
gonna-
gold back.
I was
Actually,
gonna
give him.
Yeah, we weren't saying we weren't going to give it
let
back.
it role play, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll
I understand. Here's a drink on the house to take with you, and here's 2 gold.
So they each get 2 gold and they're like, "This is like 2 weeks' wages." And
I will not poison
I'm
them.
just
you give them
kidding.
each 2 weeks, 2 weeks wages, and they all are like, "Oh, thank you. Yeah, we'll figure it out."
Okay.
And they
And
take their
then-
bags and they like kind of pack up what they got
And
going
that's like
here.
36 gold left, I believe. And then I will take 36 gold and
Yeah.
give it back to Duncan.
I throw it to the bar, man.
Oh my gosh.
Duncan.
I have like
Raises the glass.
700 gold.
Ed,
Now you have
Let's find-
630.
let's find Morty.
All right.
Who?
Yeah.
Talking to Esmeralda?
Yeah.
Veselka?
Esmeralda.
Okay. Yes,
Detect
we
that
can we can find him. Where was he before?
Stables.
Yep.
Oh yes. So you guys go back to the stables. You detect magic on the space, and there is no magic in the area. You walk around and kind of, I'll say just quickly go through kind of the main locations. You go to the burgomaster's house, and it's unlocked. And you walk in, you detect magic, and you find, I'll just like speed this up for us. You find in the back office Mordenkainen's portal.
How long do you want us to take it? Or to
It'll
to
take
get
about
there?
2 hours to do all of that.
Cool.
So it's about 8 o'clock in the afternoon. And you find.
Yeah.
What?
We said evening.
It's afternoon.
I know, you're not wrong.
As
We
long
were
as
just-
it's
we were
morning
just-
and
we were
afternoon.
just-
I
it doesn't
don't say
matter.
evening either.
Really?
I just say afternoon.
Yeah, because it's afternoon.
It's afternoon.
And then it's morning and afternoon. There's 2 times a day.
That's
I
right.
wasn't criticizing. We were just
3
yeah.
technically.
There's morning, midday,
being wrong.
afternoon, and evening.
Second breakfast and levensies.
11, right?
Fourth meal.
Dawn,
Dawn,
morning.
Dusk. Twilight.
midnight.
Okay.
All right.
Did you know that those are not? But I've crushed it, by the way. Those are not times of day. Those are times like of the clock, but daytime. Come on. All right. Anyway, I was like, I got to win on a technicality.
All right. What do we find?
So you find the portal of Mordenkainen in front of a desk in the middle of a nicely furnished office
I'll open it.
in the burgomaster's house. You walk over to the door and you turn it, and it opens. As you open the infinite
traps.
space, you see a Mordenkainen sitting in the middle of a velvet couch next to a fireplace.
I will say to him, "Are you ready?"
Okay. And he stands up, his back of his bald head, blue robes, his hands are folded. He turns around to you and he says, "I'm so sorry. It seems in my madness, now that the book is no longer in my possession, I may have made a few promises that I cannot keep. But what I can do is I can give you things that may be helpful. You see, Duncan, if you were going to be receiving a simulacrum, you need to be here for 12 hours with me while we do it." Which, of course, was one of the things that I knew going into that. But now that I'm no longer a selfish jerk, I apologize. Is there any way that I can make it up to you?
Wait. What did you want my hair for then?
It seems that
Smack.
you walk up and smack him.
Yeah.
All right, so you run in and you like enter the space and go all the way to the back and just And he's
I
like,
thought I was there. Sorry.
like, I deserve that.
What can you give us?
Awfully long run for just a smack.
What can you give us? Well, I thought I was there.
What can I give you? What can I give you? What can I give you?
Each of us one thing. I demand it.
Hey,
Well-
it was my.
You get the best one. You get the best
It
one.
was. I got gypped here. All right.
I'm just trying to be intimidating.
Look,
Trying to help.
I understand.
Intimidate more than
I understand that I screwed up. I get it. Okay.
What's the reasoning now?
He was mad, and I had to be here for 12 hours.
No. What's the reasoning why you can't come with us?
Oh, you're asking me to come with you to Castle Ravenloft?
No, also,
I mean,
and the things.
No.
that it was. Oh, well, then, or. Why not? That's a good question.
Well, because he won before, and,
yes.
and
Well,
he
you
won
were
the second
alone.
time against, minor me.
Yes. Yes.
But nonetheless, I don't think that I'll be going. I don't wish to die.
Where are the other ones? Where are other Mordins?
No, I'm the one.
Where are the other ones?
Who's
Then?
Where are the other ones?
Oh, I've brutally murdered them in an attempt to make a sacrifice to the
Why?
gods.
That sounds right.
Did you?
What can you give us if you're not going to help us?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's go back to that sacrifice to the gods thing. So, what happened with that?
It seems that we are trapped here. Sorry, I'm just kind of experiencing all this now. Here's the thing.
Yes.
I tried to get out. And I sent one through, and he came back mush.
Yep. I
Yeah.
told you that.
And that was fun. And so then a second time, see, I'm a conjuration expert. That's my thing. And so I sent another one. Similar effect. Actually, that one was more like disintegrate. It was very interesting. And then the third one, well, of course, I didn't send him through. I decided to try and teleport him across the cosmology, and that one did work. And then he came back, and he was mad. It was absolutely bonkers. So it seems that there is this sort of gap. And I remember what you said, we couldn't get out, and that, of course, made sense to me, but all I saw was a problem that needed solved. You see, I'm a little engineer mind right now. So I tried to fix all the things, and it didn't work. But, to the conclusion, obviously, I wasted all of your time in an attempt to try and get around the 12 hours, but I failed. I could not.
How would you measure yourself up against Madame Ava?
It's Madame Ava?
She's a witch. You're a wizard.
I mean, what kind of witch? What are we looking at?
Hag.
Day hag? Like what kind of skin tone are we talking?
Unattractive.
I mean, I know it's racist, but they're different. The skin
I don't
tones
know.
matter.
Don't know.
They're what they are.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
gonna,
saying she can get in and out whenever she wants. So.
I'm going to walk over to Duncan and whisper in his ear. What are we trying to do?
Well, figure out what's going on, grab something, and then leave.
I don't know if we can figure. I don't know if this guy knows what's going on.
I don't think he can
Well,
leave.
we're pretty much at the end of that.
Oh, okay.
So now the time is to ask for something.
I'll look at Mordenkainen.
Well, I understand. Okay. All I have is what's on me. And obviously my mistake is on me.
Actually, we do have a favor. I know exactly what you can help us with. We have a woman who is too delicate.
She's perfectly delicate.
It seems like a rude thing. Who is... no, I don't know you. You can't come inside. Sorry.
Do you see her?
I do. She's...
Do you remember Vasilka?
She used to be a golem.
We turned her into a real woman.
She was alive, and then they made her alive.
Oh, like,
Put a stone in
Like
it.
a
like, the
construct.
Blinsky's guy. You should talk to him. He's funny.
What?
Like the Blinsky guy. He made life. Sort of. Right?
What?
His little
He had a wife.
clock... No, his little
monkey.
clockwork
The
man.
Oh, yeah,
Ah.
no, that's not real.
What?
This
You
is
don't
real?
think you don't think he's...
Did it
He
work?
seemed right. Well, he said he was trying to follow some toy expert and made some clockwork.
Did
I
it
mean,
work?
I don't know.
Cool.
I believe him.
We should go talk to him.
Well, we'll stop by. But
Sure.
could you please help us help her?
What can
Give
you
her
us?
some any kind of assistance that she could use to brave the dangers of Ravenloft.
All I could really offer her would be some sort of a spell resistance. I could give her little bracers that I have. And
braces of.
That would be it. I can give her some defense and some spell resistance.
What all do you have to offer?
Those are the two things I own that I'm willing to part with, as I'm wearing the best cloak there is. Duh.
What are the bracers?
The braces of defense.
You don't have a tiara or anything for her?
I think you need it. I mean, I think we both need it. But what's yours? 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll take those. Thanks.
Sure. And he just tosses them, and they appear in the air, and then they in your hand.
Can you wear bracers on your wings? Oh, you have arms and
Mechanically, yes.
wings. You have arms and wings.
I have a disguise kit.
You have arms and wings, right?
No.
Your arms are your wings.
Yeah.
I thought.
Disguise your
I have a
wings as
disguise kit.
arms.
The rare magic item known as Bracers of Defense is now in your possession, giving a +2 bonus to AC if wearing no armor and
you
using
can-
no shield.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm wearing armor. Okay, great. You got it.
I'm also wearing armor.
Are you?
Leather armor.
Probably.
What's your dex? Plus what?
Look, guys, I'm a wizard.
+2.
I'm giving you wizard things.
And then what's the spell with potion scroll?
There's Mantle of Spell Resistance. Wearing this cloak, you have advantage on saving throws against spells.
That's probably a you thing,
Right?
Trife.
No, he'll die.
Oh, you don't like magic?
He doesn't like
No.
magic.
Well, fight fire with fire. Here.
Well, you know what?
It helps you fight,
It
defend
means
against spells.
if somebody casts a spell on you, you're more likely to avoid it.
You have
I like the
advantage.
sound of that. Oh, I like taking advantage. So
You will need attunement to that.
What?
You're very strange. I don't know what mood you're in, but scary.
me.
All right. Thank you, Mordenkainen, and goodbye. Wait.
You're in my home. Leave.
Who can wear your cloak?
What color is it?
What do you mean my cloak? What about my cloak?
Can I just try it on?
You want to try on
Yeah, I
my...
just want to try it on.
Haven't you already?
I could disintegrate you instantly.
I believe you.
Okay, cool. Why do you need my cloak?
I just want to try it on.
What's the purpose?
I literally just want to wear it again. I literally just want to twirl around in it. Okay?
Sure, here.
You said I was.
And he
weird.
takes off this like white robe and he just...
I have to be a wizard to attune to this.
No?
No?
You have to be a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard.
I'm not one of those things. Okay, I'll do a twirl and then I'll give it back. All
Very
right.
pretty.
Yeah, none of us are those things. Ooh, but maybe we steal it and then I take a level in warlock if we're not gonna level up again. Okay. Okay. Thank you for letting me twirl. I have a question.
Huh.
I believe, I think we all know, that our enemy has magic,
Sure.
very strong magic.
Mm-hmm.
Can you help me find a way to counter his magic?
You're looking to learn the counter spell?
I want you to try to teach me that counter spell.
Sorry.
Why not?
Because you've chosen to play a bard.
I think I can learn it.
You
though.
write it on a
I think I
scroll?
can learn it. I do think I can learn it. By the way,
You're wishing to gain an additional spell slot.
I will replace one. If he teaches it to me, I will replace a third level spell.
So
with
why
it.
can't you learn it now? Because you've chosen to take rogue instead? And
Well, no, I can't learn any more, and so I'm asking him to teach me. And I'll replace one. I'm just trying to make a deal.
Oh, I see.
Know what I
see.
mean? Know what I mean?
I do. I appreciate what you're saying.
If I
okay.
can't do it, I can't do it. I'm just trying to.
Here's my offer to you. I'm going to give you what you seek, what you ask. However, doing so is
Wait.
going to make your magical essence more...
I can't learn counterspell. Never mind.
Okay, sure. I'll give you what you ask.
Oh,
But what I'm going to say is that you are going to be a target. It is likely that in the event of a magical spell in action, the universe is going to want to correct itself. And so, therefore, when you receive some sort of magical energy your way, you may have a bit of a disadvantage when it comes to resisting such magical effects. But you will be able to counter such spells. You know what? I'll even make it to where you can cast it once for free per long rest. Of course, all spells and resistances will have disadvantage and possibly advantage against you.
all his spells will have a disadvantage?
I'm saying no. Not all his spells. When he is attacked with a spell, it will have advantage to attack him. When his saving throws, he has disadvantage. But you can cast counter spell.
Hold on.
Oh, man.
worth it.
That's a deal.
I
It's a
can't.
big one. That's a big old deal.
I wouldn't take that deal.
I'm not. I
It's one
appreciate
per long rest for free, and it's now
It's
part
one
of your
for
spell.
free. Shut up. Bye.
And you leave his house.
I'm yelling at Morton Caden in his own house. Okay, goodbye. Thank you. And I'll try to leave with the rope and forget. Oh, sorry.
You gave it back to me already.
Okay. And then I'll leave.
Slam the door.
He tries to slam it, doesn't close.
We're still in there. Like,
God!
well,
Yell. So you get the door
thanks for
closed.
your help. Are you gonna be here if we need you again?
Ooh, if you win,
I don't
I'm
think you can
gone.
leave.
It's great.
I don't think he can leave.
I know, but before we go,
Yeah, that was the idea.
What do you need?
I don't know.
A high five. Well done.
And
It's a good smack. I felt it.
we leave.
I'm glad we made this journey.
Well, at least you tried once or twice.
Sorry about the simulacrum.
Maybe we should.
We
just,
hate
like,
It's all right.
kill Strahd.
Frizz got +2 on his AC.
Well, not really.
What? Why do you?
I'm wearing armor.
Oh well,
You
Vasilka
could give
got
them to
+2
the-
on
Does
her
that
AC.
dress does that dress count as armor?
No, not for the purposes of.
Perfect.
It just gives her a bonus to her AC.
Duncan's not wearing armor. Oh, he's already
It's
got
considered
gauntlets on.
mage armor, basically.
So when we
He's already
get
got gauntlets.
when we get out, I'll go turn to Vasilka and I'll
He's
go.
it.
Fraser, you wearing armor?
That's Shiv.
Shiv?
God.
No.
Wow.
What's your AC right now?
Don't you have
Not
to?
two more.
He's
How many-
using a shield.
How many attunements do you
I'm
Oh,
using
have?
a shield. Did I need not use a shield?
hate
for
You
it?
need to not use a
This
shield in order to use.
Game.
Yeah.
I really
I
don't.
have
I just-
light
That's why you play it every week.
Yeah, right.
It's okay. Okay. I'll
Although
still
my
turn
shield is +2.
still turn to Vasilka, so it'd be the same. I'll turn to Vasilka and I'll go.
I have something for you.
Okay. So her. She's now 15 AC.
more
With
than you.
with 4 hit points.
I thought she had 8.
You
You said she had 8 earlier
I'll
today.
give you 8.
Yay!
I'm holding him to it.
She's
got-
really looking. She has a whole she has a whole 1 damage she does to people.
What did we do?
You guys role played, and it was good.
We made something magnificent.
Magnificent.
Okay.
It was magic.
I would like to go talk to a good friend with a monkey.
We gave Trife a reason to live.
Dang.
We give Trife to love.
Trife loved the lore. All right. So as you guys walk in the direction of the place that is no fun, is no Blinsky. We'll pick up there next time.
Ooh, yeah. Happy birthday, Jacob.
Happy birthday, Jacob!
Thank you.
And that obviously continues as we record. But thank you so much for watching as we roleplayed heavy and realized that even good things have punishments. So be good out there, guys. Have a good one. And we'll see you next time on Roll to One.